Alright, alright, alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Just give me 2 seconds to get things started. How do I know? How do I know if I'm live? Oh, okay, there it is. Just so I can open up the chat, you know what I'm saying? I know not a lot of people like watching this, so I probably won't be saying much, but alright, well, let's go on and get started, shall we? We last left off in the hospital. They just come back from reading Steiner. They went to a different world or some sort. She was a large general hospital with a medical student department located in Okanomizu. It was close enough to Akihabara. I could walk, and getting there was easy. Since she might be getting the wrong idea if I went alone, I encouraged Mayuri to come with me. I hope it would look like it was only like I was. Wait, what? I hope it would look like I was only coming as an afterthought. But it ended up being a bigger deal than I expected. When they heard that Mayuri was going, Yuki and Kaede decided to come too. Evidently, they'd all been visiting Fubuki several times before, and they knew exactly where she was located. They walked down the halls without hesitation. It was mostly 8 when visiting hours ended, so we needed to hurry. Now I can open this up, and I can see what the heck's going on. But as we passed by a nurse's station, there was a minor commotion? Commotion! Okay. Pay no mind. Pay no mind. A woman in her late 40s wearing a gray jersey was yelling at the doctors and nurses. You aren't giving me any kind of treatment. So you're gonna believe everything you see on the television? We told you before. So wait, are a lot of people in this world line using reading Steiner? Or are able to use reading Steiner? The woman was about ready to grab the doctor by the throat. Several female nurses held her back. They dragged her off somewhere to resume words. With reassuring words, I guess that's what it said. Krista! The girls hurry even faster down the hallway. Fubuki was in a 4-person room. Yeah, in a 4-person... Oh my god, it's going too fast. We hesitantly peeked inside. That voice. We could hear moaning coming from beyond the curtains, surrounding Fubuki's bed. Mayuri went pale and hurriedly ripped them open. Fubuki-chan! Daijoubu! Fubuki made a strange noise and sprung around. As we came in, I looked closer and saw that she was sitting on the bed with her legs crossed. Watching a show on the LCD TV. Okay, look at these guys with their LCD TVs attached to it. Her eyes were red and swollen with tears, but given the fact that she had a stick of pokey in her mouth, she was probably just crying over a soap opera or something. Fubuki-chan? Oh, you guys came to see me. Fubuki wiped away the tears and welcomed us with her usual smile. You really scared us. Oh, this is me out loud. Okay. Her hair was tied up. She was wearing some kind of headgear. It's the nerve gear from Sword Art Online. At first, I thought it was just what she was too lazy to do her hair, but eventually not. Evidently not. There was... Oh my god, I dropped this. There was wires coming out from the gear and attached to a belt around her waist. Can you screw on? Come on, man. Were they monitoring her brainwaves? As unobtrusively as possible, I took a look around, and the patients in the other room, they were all wearing the same headgear. They may have been given it to all the something. Oh my goodness. Sorry to bring everyone over, Fubuki. Oh, you didn't think Okabe would come, would you? Never done that before, so I started to wonder if there was something on my face. So she's bored. You're not allowed to use cell phones in the room, and you can't text your friends. Hello! Welcome, Jenny. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my horrible reading skills. No. This is me. This is me. I'm playing Steins Gate 0. I just for some reason I can't get the audio on the PlayStation to go through on OBS, so I'm streaming directly from the Elgato software. And I don't think, there's no real point in showing my face. Why does it look like that? Why is it all stretched out and gross? I don't like that one bit. Why is it like that? What if I switch it here? Will this show my face? Yes, it will, but why am I all squished? It's so gross. Does it look all squished? Hey, there you go. We might, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get ahead, or at least to where I left off with the current episode, episode 9. Alright, cool beans, cool beans. Okay, so let me stop before these guys continue talking. On the anime, Steins Gate 0, actually episode 9, episode 10. Episode 10 comes on tomorrow. So I'm trying to catch up on the game or get ahead if possible. I think I will be. Pretty much on the last thing that I did yesterday, Okabe had his reading Steiner and time leaped to the future where World War III is already happening. And then somehow this girl and him they both time leaped. And now they are back here, but she's being kept in a hospital. And a lot of people are being kept. So I'm thinking a lot of people now have the ability of reading Steiner. but I am not too sure as of yet. I'm kind of lost because it's a little bit different than the anime, at least in certain parts.
そっか。よかった。
She seemed truly relieved, but she was still staring at me. And suddenly, Kaede started to fidget. Not only that, she blushed, then glanced at me, and then almost started to cry. She was acting really weird.
楓ちゃん？どうかした？
Kaede started fidgeting even more when she realized that everyone was looking at her, but she had no choice but to go over and whisper something to Fubuki's ear. Wait, what does Okabe have on his face? Yeah, this is a sequel. This is a sequel to the to Steins Gate. So pretty much in Steins Gate, he achieves the world line, which is Steins Gate, the perfect world line, where he gets to have his beautiful Kurisu, and then he also gets to save Mayuri. In this one, he was unable to save. Wow, I just said her name, Kurisu. And then, for some reason, he had to give up saving her so Mayuri could live. But somehow, something happened to make reading Steiner kick in, which is what he calls the time travel thing. And then now we're here, back in the future, or back in the past. Like, the world line changed again back to what it originally was. This was a hospital and there were other patients in the room. We couldn't make a fuss.
だって皆さん、ちょっと聞いてくださいよ。ここにいらっしゃる来島楓さんってば、私とオカリンさんがみんなに隠れてこっそり付き合ってるんじゃないかって疑ってるんですよ。
Oh, I totally didn't read that. Hold on. Backlog. Oh, okay. So that's what's happening. Okay. Making a fuss, but listen to this, everyone. Miss Kaede Kurishima here suspects me of secretly dating Okarin. Alright, so that's what I missed. Now it was our turn to keep from shouting in surprise.
何を言い出すんだ。
だってまゆりちゃんの話だと今日吹雪ちゃんのお見舞いに行こうと言い出したのってオカリンさんなんですよね。
Oh, okay.
そうだが。
It's because of reading Steiner. It's the choice of Steins Gate.
それにさっきから吹雪ちゃんとオカリンさん愛おしそうに見つめてるし
Longingly at one another.
愛おしそうに見つめてないから。そうじゃなくてその。
Fubuki tried to scratch her hair, but the headgear blocked her way, and she gave up.
ちょっとリアルな夢をね見ちゃって。
Oh, let me guess, you were wearing camo gear? I was startled. That may have been what I wanted to find out.
今日の夕方くらいかな。少しうとうとしてたんだ。やることもないし暇すぎちゃって。 そしたらなんかね、あんまり詳しくは覚えてないんだけど、私とオカリンさんとユキさんが怖い人の車に乗せられて。
This all happened by the scary man, but he was actually a good guy, trying to figure out, how to prevent us from going with the Americans. Flashback. It was the same. That means Fubuki was experiencing the same thing I had gone through in the other world line. And this evening would have been the same time as I was experiencing it. I peeked through the curtains to make sure that none of the hospital staffs were around. Uh-oh. Oh, they're all freaking out for the wrong reasons. Oh, look. Hold on. Jenny, are you still here? Watch this. Watch this. Can you guys just be quiet for a second? Oh, can you see this? See what I'm see what I'm talking about? Son of a gun. I need to do something different with these things. Okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, we're back to it. The thing fell. Yeah, I mean, I put glue, not regular glue, but like adhesive glue for foam and stuff. The other two looked bothered, but they followed her.
中瀬さん、君の話した夢なんだが、もしかして場所は沖縄じゃない？
In Okinawa? わです。
そうだね。うん。多分沖縄だったと思う。車に乗ってる時に。
車に乗ってたのは俺と君、そしてユキさん。他に運転手と背の低い自衛隊の男。
はい。
男の名前は下山。
オカリン。I dream about being in the car in Okinawa would be written off as a coincidence, but knowing the exact name of the man in the shared dream was a different matter entirely. どうして？
その男は君に白チュームの話をした。ロシアの大統領の話も。
It happened.
俺たちは米軍基地に連れて行かれた。そこでマユリたちと合流して俺とは別れた。
And then everybody started getting shot up. Fubuki was stunned to speak, or too stunned to speak. There was no room for doubt. My suspicions turned into a certainty. Fubuki had a strong reading... Wait. Fubuki had a stronger reading Steiner than most people, and remembered the other world line as a relatively realistic dream.
夢の中でその下山って人が言ってた。オカリンさんも私と同じで別の世界の記憶を持ってるんだって。
ああ。
それって本当だったんだ。
Gasp. I hesitated for a moment, but then I gave her a brief explanation of my own reading Steiner ability. The one thing I wanted to make sure she understood was that her dream weren't caused by an illness, but her reaction wasn't what I expected.
だったら他にもいるかも。病気じゃない人。
Correctamundo, you guys are being held against your will by CERN.
よく話をするんだ。自分の見た夢の話。それがものすごくそっくりでびっくりすることがあって。
That's right.
つい
So wait, are they?
隣の部屋に入院してる 小学生の子が言ってた。ここで仲良く。
Wait! Oh my god, I've been forgetting to... Shush!
も行ったことないはずなのに。
Come on!
沖縄にいる夢を見たって。戦争で東京が燃えちゃって。自衛隊に助けられ。
Can I not do it right now? I don't think I can pull out my cell phone right now. I'm gonna try and talk to Kurisu.
そうか。
Because I don't know if by this time in the, after the first reading Steiner, Amadeus was, they couldn't access Amadeus. It was true, it wasn't a Fubuki, there was other patients who were being kept in the hospital for no reason, who had any kind of disease at all. Please tell me I can... Oh my god, I need to do that. Oh, in anime. That's how you gasp in anime.
妄想がひどくなったって診断されたりでもしたら。
そっか。
他の人にもまだ黙っていた方がいい。
You should, yeah, no, you don't want to tell anybody. Just know you're being kept here against your will. And then Yuki poked her head through the curtain. No! I looked at the clock. It was well past 8. So I got out of there. Sumimasen! Hide under the bed.
そんなの別にいいよ。今夜は私と一緒に寝て。
we are ready. Fubuki was back to her usual self. She grabbed Mayuri's hand and held it tight. Kaede chuckled and forced her to let go.
なるべく来てあげるから。わがまま言っちゃダメ。
We'll come back tomorrow.
明日も明後日も放課後になったら来て。
And the day after, as soon as school's over. Did they not let you play the PlayStation? Oh, Fukuba failed her arms and legs about and a bit too deliberate. If you ask me, Kaede patted her on the head.
Hi, hi. それじゃあ、またね。
Mayuri Yuki went over to pat her too, and before long she looked a little like a little puppy in a kennel being patted. We left her behind and exited the room. Wait, what? Don't go, she says as she stares dead-eyed at the camera. Don't go! I was the last to leave, and before I Alright, whatever, we missed it. Our eyes met, and I nodded a little. I'm nodding as we speak. It's okay, you're not sick, don't worry. I don't know if she understood what I meant, but she nodded back. Please let me get my phone! Oh, Amadeus! Oh, Amadeus, why can't I talk to you right now? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Why can't I talk to Amadeus? Susuha, okay. I want to talk to you in private. I'll wait for you. Contact me. Something in short message made me feel a little tense. Okay, I think I know where... Yep, I think I know where this is exactly going to happen. After I said goodbye to the others, I contacted Suzuha. She told me to come to the top of the radio building. When I arrived, she was standing silently on the dark roof. Oh, okay, so Suzuha is from the year 2036. She's a time traveler. She's actually from the future where World War III is currently happening. And Rintaro, she calls her uncle because her dad is Daru, Okabe's best friend. And she came back because in this world line, he doesn't save Kurisu, so the time machine doesn't get built or something like that happens, and then World War III happens. So she's trying to convince him to go back to that world line to save Kurisu, so they can, you know, save the world from World War III. There was no trace of a smile on her face. Oh, yeah, and so they need to be on this timeline no matter what. Her eyes shone in darkness. She glared at me. I left a shiver. Wait, I felt a shiver run down my spine. This was not the Suzuha I was used to. Maybe this was her true self. Whether she wanted to talk to what she wanted to talk to me about, I was sure I wasn't going to like it. Sorry. We already know what she wants us to go. In the beginning of the game, we tried it and we failed, and we found out we killed Kurisu. From the way she stooped over the words, it's certainly something she didn't want to talk about. Just say it, why don't you? Are you trying to break this to me gently? It is, it's very interesting. You should, hold on, let's wait. Okay, I paused it. You should, get a thing for VRV, for Verve. It's a 30-day free trial. You guys check it out. They should give me a sponsor. Hey, this video is not sponsored by Verve, but make sure you check them out because you get 30 days for free, and I actually paid for it. I still have it. And then you should just watch the whole first season of Steins Gate, and then get caught up on Steins Gate 0. But you should always watch my videos as well, because books are always better than the movies. Suzuka got a little annoyed and tried to say something back to me, but ended up swallowing her words, like I'm gonna swallow this water. Oh yeah? No, I really am different. I'm not the Suzuha Amane, you know well, Uncle Okarin. Suzuha. Oh my goodness. What did she say? Why would she do that? No, I knew the answer without even asking. There was only one reason she would do something like that. She's suspicious of the time jump. Hey. Yep. Today too? Wait, I don't remember today's reading Steiner. I deliberately avoided telling Suzu how the world lines had changed. It was obvious she would react like this. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Oh! This is an order, Rintaro. Holy crap. Yeah, she's not messing around because she can't change this. I gulped as she pulled a something pistol from her jacket. It was aiming me right between my eyes. This is a joke, right? No, she wouldn't. Felt like Suzuha was trying to revert to who she was when I first come to the Beta World line, a woman who put her mission above everything else. She was so desperate in her to even... What? What would happen if she shot me here? I imagined myself laying on the ground in a pool of blood. Flashback, Kurisu! In my mind, I am the image, something of Kurisu's dead body. I closed my eyes and gripped my teeth, trying to avoid the flashback. I spent the last month trying to escape Okinawa in the middle of war, but I still wasn't used to having a gun pointed at me. Right at me. I'd ask you one more time, Uncle Okirin. It did, but it went back. It changed, but it came back. But Suzuha's hand was shaking a little. She held the gun. It wouldn't have been imaginable if she's first come here in the future, from the future. Maybe she was ashamed of it because she bit down on her, what? Her teeth even harder. She must have bitten her lip when she did so, because a single trail of blood ran down her jaw, dripping onto the ground. I stared at the blood as I answered, "Don't worry. We're in the same world line we were before." You sure? I think. Russia? Which means they finally started experimenting with the time machine. I nodded. Correct. And that means there's no time to waste. If they keep experimenting, something will happen that can't be changed. It might be close to the path to Steins Gate. It might close the path to Steins Gate. I'm a fool. I should have wasted more time worrying. I'm done trying to get you to change your mind. Get in the time machine! Get in the time machine. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you right here. I won't let you refuse. Are you okay with that? Nani? Are you okay with erasing this door? Like, shut up. She shot him? There's a horrible ringing in my ear and a fierce pain in my eardrum. Seconds later, a smell of gunpowder passed my face. She really shot at me. Next time it won't be a threat, I'll shoot you. She was glaring at me as she was about to cry. We stared at each other in silence. I tried as hard as I could to come up with something to calm her down, but nothing came to me. Nothing I could come up with would get her to change her mind. What should I do? Oh my god, thank you so much, Daru. Suddenly I heard Daru's voice. I turned and saw that he had just come out of the door near the stairs.
差出人不明のメールがあった。
From an unknown sender.
差出人不明。
この場所のマップの URL を送りつけられた。もしやと思って真っ先に来てみたわ
Of
け。
this place?
そしたら銃声がしたからびっくりしたっつうの。
Wait, who sent the message?
で、鈴葉、その銃は何なん？
いや、鈴葉は別に何も。
何もなかったら銃なんて撃たないっしょ、上皇。ほら鈴葉、話してみるといいのだぜ。
父さんだって本当は分かってるくせに。
何が？
世界線が変動したことだよ。ロシアがタイムマシンの実験を
それって確定なん？
Yes, for
だから
sure.
焦ってるんじゃないか。
Kinda.
このままじゃ何もかも終わりなんだ。シュタインズゲートに到達できない。第三次世界大戦も防げない。大勢の人が死んで、母さんも死んで、何もかも回避できない。
それは困るよ。でもだからってさ、オカリンを脅して無理やり過去へ連れて行ったとして、それでうまくいくわけ
I mean, if you're already there, might as well. Hey, Ruby, the Eternal Flame Baby, thank you so much for subbing. Yes, this is Steins Gate. Steins Gate 0. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? You're good? I hope so.
そんな簡単に変えられるんなら、オカリンの言うアルファ世界線でマヤ氏の命だって救えたはずっしょ。
じゃあどうしたらいいって言うんだ。
What are you supposed to do?
どうすべきかを僕らは研究してるわけっしょ。
That's what we're researching, right? Yeah.
もう時間が。
There's no time.
大丈夫、僕に任せとけって。絶対に何とかしてみせる。たまには父さんの言うことも素直に聞いてほしいのだぜ。
The game actually came out before the series. So I actually got this on the PlayStation 4, but it is out on the PC as well. Actually, a little story. This was the only, I mean, you can get it online and stuff, but I wanted to play it like right there and then. This was the only copy in any GameStop. It was a pre-owned copy for $40, might I add. For within, what was it, like 80-something miles? So I got lucky. But yeah, the visual novels came out before the actual anime. Dar's voice was strong and kind of in a way you'd never imagine he was capable of. He softly took the gun from Suzuha's hand. She didn't resist.
ほら、銃なんかよりもっと大切なものを忘れてるよ。今日みたいな寒い日にこそこれを使うべき。
Daru took something out of his pocket. He pressed it into Suzuha's hand. Aww. Daru is, I don't know if you guys know, but Daru is Suzuha's dad in 7 years from now. It's the present that Yuki had given her at the Christmas party. I remembered it well. When he gave her the gloves, warm tears started to flow down her face. Well, there you go, man. Now you know. The more you know. Suzuha's shoulders shook as the tears poured down. I turned my eyes towards the time machine, a silhouette in the darkness. Poor guy, poor Okabe. The doggo is snoring. Haha. Doggos. I can't look back. Now we're taking on Suzuha's viewpoint. The next thing she knew, Suzuha was inside the time machine wrapped up in a blanket. She must be crying a lot because she hadn't even noticed that she'd come inside the time machine or that Rintaro had left. Her dad was next to her. He was also wrapped up in a blanket, and he was looking at her. Sob. She wiped away the tears as she asked. Hold on a minute. Right? It is. It's beautiful artwork. Look, you can do like Doki Doki, and bring it down so you can you know, admire the picture without any interruptions. The time machine hatch was still open and cold air was pouring in. Each time they spoke, they could see their breath turn white. The machine was still silent. They could use the life support system in the cockpit to keep out the cold, but she didn't even want to waste the energy. She rubbed her cheeks with her glove-covered hands. The gloves Yuki gave her were very warm, and her hands were part of something that wasn't cold. No, this isn't a part. If you watch episode 8, after you watch Steins Gate, and after you start watching Steins Gate 0, you watch episode 8 and you will cry. I'm not even lying. I'm not even like bullcrapping. If you won't cry, then you'll get teary-eyed. At least. In the very least. Suzuha was a little surprised to see Itaru speaking seriously. Normally, all Itaru ever did was screw around. The Future Gadgets Lab only exists because of Okarin. He's having a... Oh yeah, I don't need to read this. That is correct, my friend. I was playing Sister Location on there yesterday. Thank you so much for watching that as well. Suzuha realized that Itaru was trying to make her feel better. Suddenly, deep in her heart, she felt a little warmer. Gomenasai, correct. Yeah, It does sound a little bit like this.
時間ないって？ロシアが実験を開始したから？
実はタイムマシンを制御してる量子コンピューターの内蔵電池、もうすぐ切れそうなんだ。
マジ？
前に話したよね。かがりを探すために1998年から何度もマシンを使って
1998 in order to look for Kagari.
当初の計画にはなかった行動なんだ。当然マシンを制御するコンピューターの使用回数も予定より多くなって、
それでバッテリーが消耗したっつうことか。
マシンそのものの燃料よりそっちの方が深刻なんだよ。マシンを正確に制御してジャンプさせることが難しくなる。
バッテリーだったら交換とか充電とかすればいいんじゃね？
Right?
無理だよ。
ちょっとだけ
Why?
その内蔵電池見させてもらっていいかな？
Nope, you can't. Oh wait, he's gonna look. Susuha nodded and pointed at the piece. Hold up, let's stop for a second. Because in this timeline, Daru is not supposed to look at the time machine because he needs to build the time machine. He was the person who built it. And if he looks at the time machine and how it works, then he wouldn't be the one to create it. Somehow. Okarin. Daru leaned his huge body towards to take a look, but soon he gave out a moan of confusion.
なんぞこれ。
The battery was the same size as a car, but it was the product of 2036's technology, and Itaru lived in the year 2010. There was probably no way he could understand it. From Itaru's perspective, it might as well have been a black box of unknown technology. A quick look wouldn't have let him do anything, tell him anything about it. Tell him anything about how it was built or how it would work. That was one reason why Suzuha had agreed to let him look at it.
2010年の技術で何とかするのは
I don't think you can do anything with 2010 technology.
言うなればそれは使い切りの電池と同じ状態ってこと。充電も
Yeah, there's a lot of it jumping back and forth in this series.
この時代のバッテリーか発電機に乾燥するのは？
Yeah. Suzuha shook her head hopelessly.
とっくに試したよ。
I tried that a long time ago, but it didn't work.
ルミ姉さんに頼んで
I asked Big Sis Rumi to get me a car battery.
トラックとかに積まれてる大きなやつ
Oh yeah, no, she's reading. Okay, I don't do this part.
1秒持たなかった。
なんでと？
You have to be an intellectual
発電機も試してみたけど
to get into a series like this.
ガソリンが何ガロン必要なのか検討
We are all intellectuals here.
だいたいそんな量のガソリンマシンには積めないし。ルミ姉さんね、ものすごく無理をしてくれて最新の燃料電池まで手に入れてくれたんだよ。
未来の技術ってすげえのな。こんな小さなものがそんな大電力を賄ってるっつうわけ？
Itaru was staring in amazement at the futuristic battery.
SF 映画みたく生ゴミを電気に変えられたらな。で、このバッテリーあとどれくらい持ちそうなん？
Yeah, how long will it last?
あと
In
1回か
this
2
in
回
the show, spoilers, it's like 1 or 2 more
それ
jumps.
で終わり。
たったそれだけ？
しかもこうやってマシンが停止してる間もさ、重力場や座標点の計測装置なんかはずっと動いてる。
Yeah, you lost me there. And
ジャンプしなくてもいずれ
enthralling?
電池切れになる。
I'm not sure what that word means, my friend.
残ったバッテリーで正確なジャンプをするにはあと半年が限界だろうね。マキセ・クリスを救いに行けるタイミングもそこまでってことになる。
So we got about 6 months to save Kurisu. Suzuha grabbed onto Utaro's back and took a deep breath. It was squishy, and it felt good.
バッテリーが切れてマシンのコントロールを失ったらどうなるんだろう。カーブ
You'd be
ラック
lost.
の制御も効かなくなる
You'd
し、
be lost between time.
イベントホライゾンの向こうから永遠に戻ってこられないとか。
Or I just haven't encountered that word before. But enlighten me, my friend. What does the word mean?
ごめん。でもそこってさ、どんな場所なのかな。
Hey man, I can do accounting. Alright? So...
みたいに静かな時間が永遠に続くのかな。
That's a pain in the butt.
だったら
That's definitely something that you can, or I can say that I feel good about. Like if somebody, you know, is like, hey, so what can you do? Well, I can actually do accounting. I can keep track of books and journals and balance sheets and income statements, retained earnings statements, and all that good stuff. As she comes to her father's warm back, Suzu has started to feel very sleepy. Left her guard down for a moment. She was sure to fall asleep. She'd be trained to fight on a battlefield, but this wasn't a battlefield. She was exhausted from crying. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to let herself sleep once in a while. Close your eyes, Suzuha. Get yourself some rest. Ah, well, see, now you have enlightened me, my friend. Oh! Oh! Oh!
そっか。
Hold on.
結局鈴葉は
Hold on.
夏までに必ず行っちゃうんだな。
Hold on, Itaru.
たとえ
I need you to be
オカリン
quiet for 1
がど
second.
んな結論を出すとしても
Jeez, man, can you shut your mouth? Oh, no, now they're gonna talk. Okay. So, we'll cut to this one. Is this my entire face? This is my entire face. Are you ready for this? Whoa, those lights are pretty freaking bright. Yes! I can do this. Back to the game. Just before she fell asleep, she thought she... Are we still showing my face? No. Yeah, dude, it's like... What in the world? I still have this going. Because I don't see it behind me. I don't have the lights on. Like in front of me. And I really don't feel like looking for the little remote to change how the lights flicker. So we're just going to pretend, because you guys aren't looking at it anyway right now. Something about something or another, and they did something, and we are back to Okabe. What? What?
まさにパラダイス。
Mao's eyes were shining like a little girl's. Wait, why is Kurisu here? Or Amadeus? Wait, what? Uncle. The beat continues already, like, ha ha. Not many worlds will look like that if you brought them to a place like this. What is this, like a computer store? As the one who brought her... Oh man, the music is like distracting me. But she seemed to have forgotten about me entirely. How did we end up here? Oh, we just left the rooftop after getting shot. She was wandering down the narrow corridor where all the computer parts were, as if in a daze. Then she came to a stop in front of one of them. Inside the shop were a lot of little plastic bins filled with junk parts of all sizes. They'd been taken off, what? Discarded PCs and appliances are obviously dirty, and a lot of them were covered in dust. これは何ですか?
美しいパターンをしているわ。しかもアルミナ基板だなんて。IFX008 イメージセンサーですって。
Yes, that's exactly what that is.
博物館にあってもおかしくないものがなんでこんなところに転がっているの。
Yeah.
秋葉原。
秋葉原。
場所だわ。
And I guess in this world line, Akihabara is not what it actually is nowadays in real world. It's more like, ow, my leg, son of a... Maho, that's right. But unfortunately, Maho is not the best girl in this show. We have to hand that to Miss Kurisu Makise. Martin the Ecstasy. Kurisu spoke from inside my phone. Maho said she wanted to go out with Kurisu today. And so I ended up going on a strange date with two girls at once. No, I stretched it and then I whacked it with the chair because I have the foot thing extended, and it hurt. It really hurt. Yeah, I have a 2D girl and a 2D 3D girl. Or Rintaro does. Rintaro! Alright, this might be another test of Amadeus' capabilities. To who? Oh, Daru. It was early afternoon on a Sunday. There was a reason I'd come with Maho to the computer part shop. Dr. Leskinen and Maho were heading back to America in a few days. She was leaving soon, so she wanted me to show her around Akihabara, like I promised. That's what her message said. So we met in front of the station in the morning, and I asked her where she wanted to go. This was the result. By the way, our first stop was Hidobashi in our second soft map. I'd already taken her to a lot of used PC and retro PC shops tucked away in tiny alleys. What, like Gundam? Little plastic models? A 4D girl. 4D girls like in the 4D movies where they poke your back and blow on your neck and your feet. Yeah, I don't know if you guys been to one of them 4D movies, kind of like at Disney, where they blow stuff on you. I felt like she was never going to leave unless I dragged her out. I finally managed to successfully getting her away from the part shop by telling her it was time to eat. We went out to the main road. This area was close to the station, so it's especially crowded. Can I use my phone? No, I can't. Thanks to the crowds of people waiting to cross the street, you couldn't even walk in a straight line. Now then, where to eat? My first idea was Maze Queen's Nian. But after the way she was reacting last time, I was probably best to avoid it. Still, sample wasn't a good choice for someone new to Akihabara. Gansen or maybe Kitchen Jiro? Go to curry would work. As I stood there thinking, Maho stopped moving in front of the arcade directly ahead of us. You want to play some arcade? I think I remember this. Wait, what? What is it? Hey, green olives. Hashtag green olives. We can take a look inside. I nodded. Maho walked up to the crane game and pressed her face against the glass like a little kid. Inside the glass were characters from @channel memes. All the different sizes, spasm memes. Maybe Maho was a secret channeler? Like Kurisu? I don't know what a channeler is. They were pretty close, so it was possible. I leaned over to Maho and whispered a magic spell into her ear. What?
Hi.
What? I just confused her. What? What's a no? What? Nothing. Forget it. Kurisu. Kurisu was going cold daggers at me from inside the smartphone, but I decided to ignore it. Kawaii desu. Maho? I don't think Kurisu knew. I'm a little surprised, honestly. You need to learn some tact. Let me whisper in your ear, little meme. Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something you might like to hear. Did she?
もしかして通販か何かでアメリカまで取り寄せてたのか。
別にどうだっていいでしょ。
Oh, she's blushing.
隠れアットチャンネラーだな。
何よ、アットチャンネラーって聞いたことない。
ヌルポ。
Everybody. Can I see it? How about now? Is it working now?